People don't believe me when I tell them I'm a sound mixer.
Yeah,
but I am.
That's pretty good, Ben.
Yeah, so welcome to the first episode
Oh, okay.
of our podcast.
The deep dish podcast.
The deep dish in the deep ocean. We're gonna start a seafood and pizzeria restaurant. And we're gonna call it
climate?
deep dish. In this political climate.
This is.
We're starting over.
We're starting over. That'd probably be good. We probably should have.
All right, I'm glad I cut that out.
Of.
That was the intro. Yeah. Is that the intro?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we just need to get talking. Maybe we just introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That'd
Well,
probably be good.
I'm Ben. Let's not say our last names. Let's make up last names. I'm Ben.
I'm Parker Kazanoff.
You're supposed
My bad.
Kazanoff.
I just noticed you were definitely like going for a bit there. And I was just like
Kazanoff. I'm just marking it so I have better for editing. All right. So this is the first episode. The audio's peaking like crazy, but it's fine. Sorry, this is boring. Okay, so Parker, you had something crazy happen to you last night.
All right.
If you want to talk about that.
I think we could set the mic down there.
I guess we could. Yeah, it's picking up. I just didn't know how.
Just
close.
right into the interesting story.
No, we should probably just
let them know there's an interesting story.
There's an
interesting story coming in a bit.
Parker's a police officer and he did his job. He didn't.
Ben, you said you want to talk. Anyway,
this
justified. Dude, you know what I've been thinking? I was about to say, like we could do a little introduction, but I've been thinking of changing my channel name.
Oh yeah, to what?
I don't know. I don't have any ideas, but I'm Parker. It's just my name, but without the K.
He's changing his channel name to Guts and Butts. It's just pictures of dads and their butts. It's called Guts and Butts.
Have you seen that picture? It's my dad setting up my Wii.
What?
It's a picture of a YouTube video, and it's just like the title is my dad setting up my Wii, and then it's just his dad. It's just a video of his dad setting up his Wii and his like butts hanging out and everything.
Is he going like, gosh dang it, the HDMI, I don't get what am I supposed to, what's the conversion? Dude, I remember when I got my Xbox One and I set it up without my dad's help, I felt so good about myself. I was like in 5th grade or whatever. I was like, I can set up my Xbox without my dad's help. This is crazy.
That's how I felt when I plugged in my computer and it didn't work.
Yeah, and then I had to come over and help you, and I just sat there and we just didn't say anything.
I ate thermal paste, but honestly, that's the content I strive to make one day. My dad setting up my Wii.
Butts and guts. Dude, that's funny, bro. Yesterday, or did I tell you that like the other day I like came down here at like 3 a.m. to like fix something on my computer, and there was just a spider dangling right here, and I like freaked out in the middle of the night.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I need to, yeah.
Dude, that happened to me once. Except I got out of the shower, I looked up at the light, and there was literally a spider like an inch away from my face.
Dude, was it like there the whole time?
It wasn't in the shower,
but
it was like hanging there the whole time. So it was like as soon as I got out, I almost walked into it.
Gosh dang, dude, I don't like that.
It's horrible. That's the least favorite part about summer.
Is the spiders?
Yeah.
I see like some of them in the winter because they come inside because they want to get, or maybe it's house, I don't know. But one thing I've thought about doing is going to the zoo, because some zoos, and they probably have this at the one near us, but you can like do like a desensitization thing or whatever where they put spiders on you until you're not scared of them. I've heard that works. Should I do that for a video? I feel like just
that would be hilarious. Yeah. We Ben in the spider pit. That's the
spider pit.
Ben in the spider pit. It'll be like that one Nicolas Cage movie where he goes bees.
Bees. I don't remember that.
They lock him in a metal cage and he screams bees.
I've seen the one where he goes where he's in the choir. Remember that one? Face Off. And he goes, ah! And he's like touching the girl's ass. That one's
I hope
funny.
I can make a movie.
Dude,
one day.
I was playing Lego Star Wars yesterday, and there's this part where you're at Naboo, and there's bees in the game, and I was like, bees? I don't remember this in my
I
first.
don't remember that.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm playing it. I'm like, I don't remember this in my first playthrough, and I was like, oh yeah, that was 8 years ago. That was when I was like 12 or whatever, or 11. Not 12. I was like in first or second grade then. I was like 8.
Yeah, I remember more Lego Star Wars 2 than Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, and I don't know why. Because I played
Which one's
Saga
Lego?
more.
Which one's 2?
2 is the one where you're like start menu. Like, you know how the start area is like the cantina in the Complete Saga? 2, I'm pretty sure you're in the diner with the guy with 4 arms.
Oh yeah, wait, is that like just the is that the sequels like movie, or wait, no?
I think it's just the second movie's game, I think, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I thought the Complete Saga
really
was they
remember.
just put all the levels in one game. I thought
that's
what
what they did, the Complete Saga, but I
Oh.
remember there was a second one, and I remember the cover art for the PlayStation 2, just a bunch of people standing in lava. I think
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think it was all 3 movies still. I don't remember, it was so long ago.
Because the saga was all the 6 original the 6 the 6 main movies, and then
the second one was probably the prequels, and the first one was probably the original.
Because there was no lava in the first 3 movies,
Lava
none at
didn't
all.
exist.
There was a lot of snow in that second one though. One thing I liked, or did you play the Clone Wars one? Lego Star
Oh, I
Wars Clone-
loved the Clone
That
Wars.
one was fun. You could
Do you remember that awkward phone call we had in middle school, I think? Or no, it was before middle school.
Yeah.
I called you on my home phone, and you picked up, and I said, I want to buy Lego Star Wars 3 from you.
You said that
For
to
the
me.
Wii. Yeah, I said
And
that to
I
you.
probably said no, did I?
No, you were like, yeah, let me think about it. Or
I
something
don't
like
remember.
that.
This is so funny. I feel like I would not have done that because I like that game a lot.
Yeah,
And
I think
I've done a lot of
eventually
stuff.
I just bought
Yeah.
it for the Xbox 360.
That was a fun game. The only problem is I remember every game I played at my old house, or most of them, they were always so dark because I had that plasma TV.
Oh,
and and my parents had bought the plasma TV off the it was like the display one. So I'd been just constantly playing for a year, so it was already super dark and messed up. So when we got it 5 years later, you could just
God.
I remember we watched Thor one time, and it was the part where they were in the scary land, and literally you just couldn't see anything. It was completely black.
Imagine watching Daredevil on that.
Dude, it was the whole thing was just
That's
Yeah.
that's the Anne Franklin experience if the speaker stopped working.
black and white movies were just white. There was just white outline movies. That's what we called them because that was all you could see.
Brady's been using a plasma TV to play R6.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was
He has the contrast and brightness all the way up, and it's the most horrible looking thing. 3 lines, it's starting to break, and 3 lines are going down.
yeah, I've seen that.
We got a new one, so I think we're gonna smash the old one. But me and him were playing R6 last night, actually.
Oh yeah. Tell us about that.
And I hear a large crash outside.
A Big Bang theory.
Pretty much, yeah.
The Big Bang.
And I think someone's breaking into the storage container we have out there. And I jump up and I look out the window. And I just see a light. No one's in the container or anything. I just see a light. It was kind of hard to see out. And so I was like, oh shoot, my dad's a cop. His cop car is parked out there. I thought someone was smashing it up. I
Yeah.
ran in my dad's room. I was like, Dad, someone's just T-boning your cop car over and over again. And he jumps out of bed and he was like, I heard that banging too, but I was just gonna sit here and keep watching Star Wars because it was a good part. He runs in his closet.
What movie was it?
It was the most recent one. So not a good one.
Yeah.
But anyway, he runs in his closet.
Good thing
and
I derailed the story for that.
Yeah, good thing.
You go on.
He runs in his closet, grabs his gun, and my mom just
His
runs
gun.
out the front door, without my dad and his gun or anything. For some reason,
What's going on out there?
My brother goes out with her, and I'm like, okay, well, if it is someone here to smash up the cop car, they're probably gonna get shot. So I'm gonna go out the side door and maybe see if I can do anything.
You got
I
the
might
lid of
call
your
the
trash
cops.
can and you're holding it in front of you a shield.
like Captain America. And then we get closer, and I realized it's just a flipped over car. Someone freaking smashed into our van, pushed it into the cop car, and their car was so smashed, and they were trying to kick out the windshield at one point to get out. And my dad, he's
Rescue
out there.
me, bro.
He's like telling him, like, we're trying to help him. We're trying to like calm him down. My dad says, just breathe, calm down. Help's gonna be on the way. And then like me and Brady are trying to open up the door, but it's like jammed because she had hit like 5 other cars before
Yeah.
hitting that car. And we realized she's not freaking out because she's in a car crash. She's freaking out because she's like on something. Like she's
Yeah.
on a lot of things, is what it seems like.
Yeah.
And she's like saying to my dad, please don't call the police. And he says, you idiot, I am the police. And he like shines the flashlight in her face and he says, what are you on? What do you want? And he's like talking on the phone and like the dispatcher asks him to describe her. He's like, she's Hispanic or Latina or Native American. And then he dives behind the car and he's reading off the license plate and it's like Alpha Delta 999 or
Said it like that. Chode.
I don't know, whatever the heck the word is for C.
Charlie.
Charlie, my bad.
I don't know. Is that probably actually is it? I was just making that up.
And so my sister gets home right at this time from going somewhere, and we're all saying turn around, go the other way. She pulls out, she speeds the other way because like right as she pulled out, that's when like all the police got there.
She thought they were chasing her. She's like, oh, I'm on the run.
I mean, I'd be terrified because like freaking 6 police cars showed up. 3 firefight.
What did your dad say?
Trucks
Was he
showed
like active shooter?
They all pulled out their guns and they opened fire on the car.
It's a bing, 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 bing. You're just right there.
But no, like there must have been at least 20 people in the street because
Gosh,
like
dang.
each cop car had 2 people.
Did they have
in
to
it.
get like a tow truck to get her car out of there? Or something?
Oh yeah, but first they got some kind of like saw thing. They sawed off the
Was this like
windshield.
was this like 1 in the morning?
This was 1 or 2 in the morning.
Because I remember you texted me at like 12:58, and we're like, "This is what's going on."
No, I sent you I took a picture of it. I just said okay, and I sent it to you.
And I was like, okay. I thought you were like dead or something. I was like,
okay.
like you were in from the look of the picture, it looked like you were like in the middle of like a highway crash or something, like a pile up.
The whole time I was just trying to think of a funny caption for it. So
Okay.
and then I took a picture and I said "Ghost Ride the Wind." And then eventually I just took a picture and I put a few I put a few Mario Kart gifs over it.
Yeah, some squids and stuff. Crash Bandicoot.
But yeah, they got her out. They put her on the stretcher because an ambulance showed up. They put her in the ambulance for a while. And then the whole time, me and my siblings were just sitting there trying to think of jokes. Brady started playing Jesus Take the Wheel. And there's like 3 or 4 firefighters just near us, and they can obviously just hear us just laughing. And like obviously wouldn't be laughing if no one was hurt, but it's just some idiot drunk driving, you know?
Yeah.
And we were all just...
Cruz out there?
No, Cruz was asleep.
Oh, good. That's so funny.
If he comes up to the car and does the Dragon Ball Z.
This is the thing I was showing. Dude, Cruz would have said something really funny.
Cruz would have been like,
Cruz
one time I played this Roblox game and I could flip over a car in that.
That's probably what he would say.
But no, after they got the lady out of the ambulance, like 5 cops were just like escorting her away in cuffs, and like as they walked past us, Brady like hummed the cops theme as they walked past us.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. And we just sat out there for just hours after that. It took so long. Like,
Really? What time was it done?
It was probably done around 3 or so in the morning.
Oh my gosh, it's like when I went to bed.
It started at about 1 and they finished around 3. Because we were just sitting there for so long, the wrecker came to like tow it away, and he had to keep hooking it and like pulling it and hooking it and pulling it until eventually it flipped over. And I was expecting all my neighbors to clap, but everyone just kind of went inside after that. Yeah, it was just kind of awkward. Anyway, so that's how my night went. We had the window open because we got our floor completely ripped up.
Yeah.
And my mom sprayed, because there was a bunch of mold under it, so my mom sprayed a bunch of bleach down on it to kill it all, and we were just like coughing nonstop. We couldn't breathe or anything.
Yeah, that reminds me. at my old house we like tore up all the tiles. It was like disgusting looking. Like,
Yeah, no,
the
it's
amount of
really
dust
gross.
and stuff.
Like, I hate being in my house right now. It was bleach everywhere, and so we had our window open. But then my allergies started killing me because the window was open.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of a triple threat, you know, allergies, bleach, and then a car wreck.
Yeah, so you're just like you just got some cleaning supplies and just started huffing that. You're like, this is like a good happy medium.
Yeah.
That story is hilarious, bro. Dude, that reminds me, there was a guy on our street. This is like, I think this was this last summer or something, but he went like 100 miles an hour down this street and like crashed and like flipped over like 5 times. Well, we weren't here though. I think we were on vacation or something.
Dang.
But we saw it on the news. I'm like, hopefully it didn't hit my car.
I just like, in the event of something happening like that in my neighborhood, especially after being locked inside for how long we were stuck inside because of quarantine, it was just like such a nice break. It felt like I was watching a movie, like the most action-packed movie ever. I was like, yes. But nothing was happening. It was just a car flipped over. That's it.
It's pretty cool though. I've never seen a car flipped over before.
Yeah, no, and especially it slammed into our van. The back wheels completely bent sideways.
That sucks. Are you getting insurance money at least?
Yeah, they had. Luckily, they had insurance. I didn't think they would have
The
insurance.
person's that you're like, she's like, just because I spend half of my income on PCP doesn't mean I spend another quarter on insurance. I'm an upstanding citizen here.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do drugs, at least have insurance, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna get a rental car or something nice.
What?
We're gonna get a rental car or something from our insurance, so that's good.
Oh, that's cool, dude. That is hilarious.
Yeah,
I was just like,
as soon as it happened, I was just thinking, man, I'm gonna have some great content for this podcast tomorrow.
yeah, I was like, and then I remember I texted you. I'm like, great job, Parker. Great job.
Going above and beyond for the podcast.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And then I thought, man, right after I tell a story, I'm just gonna be completely silent. There's gonna be nothing else.
I'm just gonna be talking like, hey guys, call in. Well, we'll get some tickets to the next this Jeff Foxworthy thing at the casino. I don't know.
What are you talking about, man?
Jeff Foxworthy. Dude, Jeff Foxworthy probably lives around here somewhere. Or something.
Dude, Jeff Poxworthy?
Jeff Chickenpox, man.
Jeff Chicken Poxworthy.
You know you're a redneck when you go down to the 7-Eleven and ask for them chicken pox. They go, yee, that's a disease. Can't buy that here.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
no, I thought it was funny. Keep going, buddy. It's okay.
I was trying to think of, like, it's like a redneck person. They think
So-
chicken pox is like a
Sorry,
pork loins or
I
something.
need to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Before I came here,
Yeah,
let me. This is my turn, Ben.
You just
I offered so generously because I'm a great friend. If you wanted an icy,
I said no thanks.
why didn't you want one?
Because I was eating and I'm trying not to drink so many sugary drinks, dude. That's why I stopped drinking soda.
But I got banana and blue and I mixed it together and it turned really bright green. It was really cool and I thought we could both do that.
But okay, well we can do that after if you really want to. We can. Do
I
that
already
after.
drank one. I'm gonna drink 2 ices.
Well, I have a question for you. Okay. So look. If I go into my phone here,
Yeah.
it says that you texted me at 2:21. You said, leaving my house now, after you were talking to somebody,
Yeah.
and then you show up at that was 2:23, and you show up at 3:10. You're like, oh sorry, I was just pulling your neighborhood. When you said that 30 minutes before, what were you doing? Where were you?
For the 30 minutes that I told you I was in your neighborhood.
Yeah, where were you? I thought you were at your girlfriend's house or whatever. What were you doing?
Well,
And
I
then
had bought 2 ices, Ben.
Wait, did you just sit in your car eating them?
No, just sitting in my car by myself eating the 2 ices.
What were you doing?
I had 2 ices. I needed someone.
Could you go to somebody and give it to them?
Yeah, I went to my girlfriend's house and gave her your icy.
Oh,
You
gosh.
didn't want it.
I knew you were at. I texted you asking.
You didn't want the icy. What was I supposed to do with it?
I don't know, dude. But then you said you saw a group of girls and you thought they were lesbians. Oh, would you make that up?
No, there was a group of short-haired girls down the street.
I probably know who they are.
Theater
Don't
kids,
dox me.
probably.
I live at where does the president live? I think he lives on
President Road.
President Road. I've actually been to I've been to the White House, and it's like so underwhelming.
Were you gonna say the president's house?
I've been to the president's house. He lives in a big old it's got vinyl siding. It's great. No, I've been to the White House. Did I tell you I went to the White House? And I went with like, because my dad was like he was like worked in government for a while. So he like went with like some politicians, and literally all of them are like grown adults, and they did this before me. They all stuck their foot through the fence of the White House lawn and touched the thing with their foot, and then I did it, and a bunch of security guards started yelling at me and stuff. I'm like, they did it first. They're the ones working for you.
Yeah, but you're more lanky. They're worried you can fit
I could just. I'm like
sideways.
I'm like what's that guy? Flat Stanley. Dude. I can just slip through.
I forgot about Flat Stanley.
I'm like an octopus. I can get through like a hole the size of my butt or whatever that thing is.
Yeah, their beak. They can go through if it's the size of their beak.
I thought it was their butthole or whatever.
I don't know.
They could fit through a butthole sized hole. No, dude. But the president, like the White House, is kind of underwhelming. Like it's literally just on a street. Like it's not like a neighborhood.
A normal street, or
yeah, like it's not like it feels like it'd be like some kind of compound or something. But you could just walk right up to it. Like it's and the street is like not even Presidential Avenue. It's just got some random name like I don't know. I don't remember what it is.
White House Road.
No, it's like not even cool like that. That reminds me of the Capitol downtown. Have you been to the
Yeah, we went
that one. Yeah, me and Parker like 5 years ago. Here, can you stop messing with this?
Sorry, your chair's broken and it spins.
It's getting on my nerves.
Sorry.
All right, we did go to the Capitol one time for
state capitol. Oh, sorry, the text.
Anyways, we went to the state capitol because there was American Ninja Warrior happening there, and your brother's a big fan of an American Ninja Warrior, so we didn't invite him. I invited you instead, and we go down there, but it's like a 3-hour. What are you doing,
dude? I need something to mess with, or else I'm gonna be too distracted.
Right now, Parker's like tearing up like plastic and stuff I have around here. I don't really know what he's doing.
It.
No, don't eat the paper. Ew, that's nasty. Don't eat paper.
Why?
Why are you eating the paper straw wrapper thing, dude?
Shouldn't have done that.
Did you swallow it?
Dude, just this recent bit I've been doing, I'll just, like, have anything. Like, I've been eating on, like, styrofoam plates, and I'll just, like, take a giant bite out of it.
Okay. We're going back to the story. Anyways.
Yeah,
are you still eating the paper?
Sorry, I had to spit the paper out. Alright, we were going to see American Ninja Warrior.
We went to go see American Ninja Warrior because we wanted to be in the audience. So they were like, wear what the extras in Spider-Man 2001 wear, you know?
Yeah,
like
we did so much
shirts.
prep for this.
Yeah, and then we go there and they're like, oh, the wait's going to be 4 hours. So then we just went back home or whatever, I don't know, and played Minecraft or something.
We were so excited for that. We did so much prep.
We were like in 7th grade or something.
The day before, you had asked me if I wanted to come. This was a depressing story for me. I thought it was the day before it was, and I got all ready. I didn't have a phone or anything. This was a long time ago when we were like probably I'd say 16.
No.
And I was like so excited, and I filled my bag up with all my over the night stuff, and I was just sitting on the couch waiting, and it just got later and later and later, and you just never came to pick me up. And I got so sad. And then I realized it was the wrong day.
Yeah, it was the next day. Didn't your sister come in? It's like, that was tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're just sitting on the couch.
I was sitting there for so long.
Funny,
I got so excited to see American Ninja Warrior.
We can fix that chair if you want.
What chair? This chair?
Yeah, we can fix that.
I don't want to fix it. Then I don't want it to spin anymore.
I didn't want to spin. I do that sometimes when I'm watching
fun.
The Sopranos or something. It's like a Beyblade chair. Dude, imagine, because this is like a wheelie chair, so I could spin around like in the circle, but then I could also have both arms of the chair spinning around. It'd be like a death machine, dude. I'll make a little animation of it and put it on the screen what it would look like. This would be pretty good. Yeah, what was I? I've been making I've been making really crappy music. I don't think you can even really call that. I just like loops of beats.
GarageBand beats that I would make.
I have literally no clue anything about music, but I'm just making these like crappy Donkey Kong sounding beats or whatever.
Yeah. No, they're good. You shouldn't stop. You should keep
The
making
one
them.
was at the beginning of the podcast. That one I just sped up really fast so it could give you a seizure or something.
Just to give you a good indication of what the podcast was going to be like, you got to make the intro
you just
really
gotta,
suck.
Yeah.
No,
You gotta also make it like guess. You know, have you ever? What are you touching me? No, I was gonna. One thing I was thinking about is how other people if they say especially when you're driving, you ever see someone do something just so weird like when you're driving that just by them doing it and like acting normal, you like question like reality like I remember like that reminds me of today. I almost had a wreck with somebody.
Wait.
Yeah,
like
cause
them coming down your street and flipping their car.
yeah, and they're just like, "Don't call the cops, please." No. But like this, because there's this really crappy street on my neighborhood where there's it's like a stop sign, but there's like a big giant bush blocking the view to your right. So like every 3 months I'll go there and I almost get like T-boned by somebody because this is like a really crappy intersection, and it's like the same one because it's just there's like a blind spot, and it almost happened today, and this guy like stopped, and then it was just like some black guy, and he just like looked at me and he's like, and he just like nodded his head and then just drove away, and I'm
like he opened his eyes real wide and shook his head like that.
He just didn't even care that I because it would have been my fault because I mean
yeah,
I did not see him, but still like he was just like completely unfazed.
I feel like at that point it's like the city's fault for having that big damn bush there or something.
I don't know, dude. The roads here are very bad. There's been like a couple deaths over by that on cue from deaths, but also
in the on cue.
Well, there have been a couple of those. Well, okay, so a couple of weeks ago, dude, we just like we're gonna.
Thanks for killing those 3 dudes in that on cue.
No, I didn't kill anybody, dude. This is like the first episode. People are like, they're making up all these stories. They got all these stories. We're gonna run out of stories by the end of this episode.
It's gonna be the first episode, and then the next one we're gonna be like, so I saw a bird today.
So I was watching
No,
news.
I did see a bird yesterday, and it was in the Chili's dumpster, and it came out with a freaking chicken nugget.
It did?
And it flew away. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Was it a chicken nugget? Like a chickadee, but a chicken. Never mind.
Anyway,
right,
oh, that does remind me though. I didn't tell you this. Oh my gosh. So me and my girlfriend, I was all dressed up nice because it's a Chili's day.
Never mind. Just say you're.
It's a Chili's day. Okay.
Wait, you went to Chili's without me?
Yeah,
when was this?
I'm sorry.
Yesterday?
No,
2 days ago?
This was either yesterday or 2 days ago. Whenever I was.
We went to Chili's that one time.
We did go to Chili's, and you said the N-word in front of
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Anyway.
Did I? I don't remember.
You said the N-word, and there was this really ripped black dude sitting behind us.
I didn't say that.
Anyway, so we're sitting there at the Chili's table, as we do. I'm all dressed up nice. I've got my Hawaiian shirts on, all 5 of them. I wore them at once. And we're sitting there, and I look to my left, I hear the door open, I look to my left to the to-go, door. This guy, completely bald, he had a soul patch, a Dallas Cowboys shirt on, like number 33 or something, I don't know, jeans that were sagging like all the way down, and no shoes. He didn't have shoes on. He comes in, he's just like yelling naughty words real loud. Yeah, naughty words real loud. He's like
at Chili's?
Yeah, at Chili's. He's like screaming, and he's like knocking stuff over. He sat down at a table for like a bit, and then one of the workers, I think, handed him water or something. And then he walked back out the to-go door, and he freaking just chucked the cup of water back at the building or something. and then he came all the way back around to the front door, and he came back in, and he starts yelling again. I have no idea what he's saying. I couldn't understand him.
He's like saying...
No, he was speaking English.
Oh, he was?
But not our English, though. That's all I'm going to say about that. One of the workers comes out, hands him another cup of water.
Another?
He gives him 2 cups of water.
What an enabler.
Yeah, he had like a thing of Qdoba or something. I had no idea why. And he just goes back out the door and he just walks away. And then we planned to walk across the shopping center to go to Target after going to Chili's. And they were like, yeah, maybe we'll drive to Target instead of walking.
Yeah, dude, I remember that same Target one time I was there, and there was some homeless guy just playing the accordion really well Like the song.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Did you see that guy?
I was there that same day.
Oh, you were. Well,
Yeah.
it was like foggy kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was foggy
He
and
played it really well.
yeah, and it was playing like it like sounded like that song from Lady and the Tramp, like the when you eat a moon pie and or whatever, you know
I
that
don't know
song.
if that's from Lady and the Tramp, but
No,
yeah,
wait,
yeah, I
when
know
the
that
moon
song.
hits your eye,
Yeah.
that song has nothing to do with the moon pies. Those are like those things you get from gas stations.
Disgusting. I hate moon pies. I know that's gonna be controversial.
No, but I gave that guy like $3 because it was
Dude,
really.
I
good.
know. I've never heard a musician playing and been like, man, I want to give them some money. I didn't have any money, so I didn't.
I was
give it to
wondering though if it was like on a speaker or something, and if he was just like.
him. No, it was so loud. He was playing that loud.
I was like, I've never heard an accordion.
Actually,
like
by
this
the
before.
time I found him, he was at Walmart. I think he was like going from like store
He might
to
have been.
store.
And then I saw like some people yesterday, and they were like asking for money, and I didn't give them money because I wasn't like on the right lane. But I wish I did. I felt bad. But they were playing the accordions. I mean, you need to go get one.
The only time I've ever given a homeless person money, like I never have cash on me.
I usually don't, but when I do, I sometimes give it.
Yeah, I'd gone to GameStop with Cruz and I bought him a Minecraft mystery box.
yeah.
And as we were driving out, there was a homeless person in the intersection, and I think I gave him like $1 and change. I felt bad, but like I wanted to give him some money.
Well, it's better than nothing, to be
Yeah.
honest.
It wasn't even like there weren't even quarters. Like there was maybe 3 quarters,
And then like just a
but then it was just
dime and two
a ton
nickels
of
on
dimes and
5
pennies.
pennies. Here, I need to get. Listen.
So Ben went to go get some water. I'm commandeering the podcast. I'm sitting in the recording chair now. What can I tell you about Ben while he's gone? I feel like he's standing around the corner. He's coming back. He's got an AR-15 underneath his... Yeah? Hey, what's up?
Don't tell that story.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Get out of the chair. I think I know what you're talking
No,
about.
no, please. Ow! Oh my god, Ben!
Bam!
Ow!
Bah, get out of here!
I'm sorry. I'm
Bada
sorry.
bing!
I'm sorry.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Dude, this is gonna take so long to upload. It's gonna take like 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah.
Ugh. Look, I got the original
just like-
Spider-Man on VHS.
Spider-Man's so good. Spider-Man's so good, Ben.
Yeah, didn't you say you watched this spectacular Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, the 2008 show. Okay, I think that would definitely be the
Let me look
best
that up.
animated Spider-Man that there has ever been. The 2008. It's so it made me so upset because that's right when Disney bought like some rights to Spider-Man, like the TV
Oh, yeah.
show rights.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, so
The show
like
kinda sucked.
that was like at the very end. So
This one.
it had to finish at a weird point,
Well,
and it didn't really get to finish. Yeah, no, it was a really good.
Dude, wait, let's look on IMDb, see what movies we've seen. Here, wait.
Well, what movies have you seen like, recently?
Like none. Here, this is
Like none.
one.
I haven't seen any. I can't wait to go back to a movie theater, man. I love movie theaters.
I'm going to
We
get
saw-
Disney Plus.
We saw The Gentleman. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was the
Yeah,
last
that's good.
movie we saw.
That was I can't
theaters.
even. Yeah, that was a really good movie actually.
It started off kind of slow, which made it feel really long, but it was. I really liked it.
I was kind of like it was different than most of his movies because it was like it's a Guy Ritchie movie, by the way, for people who don't know what this movie is. It's like if you've ever seen a Guy Ritchie movie, he basically just makes these English gangster movies, and then he also made Aladdin, the new Aladdin. That's his library. But
they're already British, but they decided that wasn't bad enough, so they started had to commit
Yeah.
crimes.
they actually Guy Ritchie he repeated British history by colonizing the movie Aladdin, and a British man making the movie Aladdin very historically accurate.
There was a colonist in the remake of Aladdin.
Was there?
Or I don't know if he was a colonist, but there was a white dude in it, and I don't remember a white dude in it in the original. That's all I'm saying.
Robin Williams was in it.
Well, yeah, but like
Yeah.
characters in it.
But the movie was pretty good. It was basically Matthew McConaughey was very good in it. He's a very good actor. But yeah, I recommend it, and also watch Snatch and Lock, Stock, and Two
Is this
Smoking
your?
Barrels.
Is this your? What is it?
How do you
Layer
just-
cake review?
No, this is not. I don't want to talk about that.
Oh shoot, Ben! Is this a movie review podcast?
No, it's not
Oh,
a
I
movie
forgot
review
it's a movie.
podcast.
Okay, so Finding Nemo was the greatest movie to ever be created.
Did they make Dory a lesbian?
Finding Dory. No, there was just a lesbian couple in the. Yeah, Ellen was in the movie. Yeah, Finding Dory sucked. It was horrible.
I don't remember it.
All I'm saying is, correlation. There were no lesbians in Finding Nemo, and that movie was great. But in Finding Dory, let's just say there was 2 lesbians and.
Oh my gosh, dude! Did you know? Okay, have you ever seen The Matrix?
No, I've never seen The Matrix.
You've never seen The Matrix? So okay,
that sounded sarcastic, but I
basically
haven't.
the people that made it are the Wachowski twins.
You're making that up.
No. The people. No, wait.
You're making that. No. That's what Lightning McQueen says. That's not true.
No. The people who made them. No, the Wachowski brothers. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. No. Watch.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm watching.
No. Let's check the IMDb page.
Yeah, man.
So writers.
That's not real. You edited that in.
No, I swear I did not edit this. Who? Lily Wachowski and Lana Wachowski as the Wachowski brothers.
But those are girl names.
No, wait.
That's a dude. That's a girl.
No, it's not. They were brothers and they both turned trans after they made The Matrix.
That's not real.
The Matrix turned them trans.
Click on Lily.
Lana?
Oh, Lana.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
The Matrix. They went into the Matrix and they came out trans.
Yeah, they saw the light. The Matrix turned them. Can you believe that?
The Matrix helped them find.
Dude, that's so funny that they. Wait, no, okay, this was them.
Oh my gosh,
this was them before.
How?
And this is them after.
Dude, bro.
This is them after. No, that's not them.
Those are the most dude bro people I've ever seen in my life.
And then they just turned into girls. That is so funny.
They look like people that would say like. They look like, let's just say far right people. I do not know how they turned into a Chris Chan situation.
Chris Chan, that's exactly. That is so funny. Can you believe Wachowski? Dude, put the knife away. What are you doing? Sorry, Parker, you need to learn to sit still. You can't be pulling knives on me during the podcast. We gotta hit an hour. Put it away.
Hit an hour.
Because
5 minutes is fine enough.
5
minutes of content
10-minute podcast. No, dude. Isn't that hilarious, though? You saw the movie.
This is so funny. Who's the guy who started a podcast recently? He was on Full House.
Bob Saget? Did he? I thought he was on Norman Macdonald's podcast.
What if Full House turned Bob Saget trans?
Can
you imagine Bob Saget with long hair?
Oh my gosh, dude. Isn't that...
Wait.
Dude, Joe Pantoliano?
Scroll back up.
Yeah.
Wait, down.
Yeah.
The Legend of Tomorrow!
What is that? What is that
Legends
show?
of Tomorrow. Click it, Ben.
What is this? Now we're just browsing IMDb. Fran from Dodgeball. Oh, I've seen... Wait, Fran from Dodgeball is actually a total bombshell in real life, and then she's just still ugly. Where is it?
And then it's Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller, yeah. Dude, remember that, like, just the intro of that one show, The Extras, where Ben Stiller's talking about how the movie Dodgeball saved the life of, like, Syrian refugees? Like,
Ben Stiller's so funny.
Ben Stiller is really funny, dude.
I've watched Night at the Museum, like, 60 times.
Night at the Museum is...
Do you want to watch Night at the Museum?
We could watch Night at the Museum. This is from The Matrix. I don't remember this, though. That movie...
Ben!
Dude.
What are you thinking?
What?
You made an intro. You need to make an outro.
Oh, yeah. We're going to make the outro on the podcast right now. The last 40 minutes of it is just us trying to make a song. And it's still going to be horrible. Wait. Let's read the quotes from The Matrix. Agent Smith. I'd like to share a revelation. This is how Agent Smith talks in the movie.
Yeah.
That I've had during my time here. It came to me when I tried to classify your species, and I realized
Ben.
you're not actually mammals. What?
This is content that we need to save for podcast episode 5. Right now, we should tell every story we have.
Yeah, we gotta. We gotta do one where we're reading IMDb, one where we're reading Reddit.
By
4chan.
episode 5, this will just be reading Matrix quotes, the podcast.
Yeah, one where Parker's just going through his Instagram feed or whatever. So you're looking around the room. What do you see?
Trash.
Trash? There's not that much trash down here. Dude, did I tell you my dad, he tried to steal my... Oh, we're talking away from the mic now. My dad tried to steal my green screen, and then he's like, it doesn't work. I'm like, well, you're trying to steal... You didn't even ask me.
Well, of course it doesn't work. You bought like 5 pieces of construction
I was just
paper
trying to
and
do
taped
it.
them together.
I just used it once for doing my head for a video, but it didn't really work.
Guess you could say there's no head in that video.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe from BPS TV.
So Parker, you're putting out a new video soon. Tell us about that.
All right, so this
you want to.
podcast will probably be out after the video, which really means a lot. Because if I spoil that video, my 16 subscribers,
It's gonna take 50 years to upload because of my internet speed.
my 16 subscribers will be very disappointed.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was just out. This will be your first time hearing what the subject of this video
I don't
is.
know. I kind of wanted to be surprised, but I guess you can tell that.
I'll just tell you what my inspiration was for this video, and maybe that'll make the people interested
Kramer's
in going
comedy
to see
set.
it. Not that, no,
Okay.
not the Laugh Factory, not
The
Kramer's
Laugh
the Laugh
Factory.
Factory. Anyway,
Comedy clubs have such stupid names.
with Looney
The
Bin.
Funny Bone.
Dude, we make a video where we go to the Looney
The
Bin.
Looney Bin.
We need to go outside the Looney Bin and just try to get in
Dude,
and see if they
I
kick
bet
us
we
out.
can. I bet we can actually do like an act do thing there because I saw a video of Pete Davidson who did like a thing when he was 17.
I think we should just literally just try to walk into the Looney Bin.
Should I wear like something like to make myself look bigger? Like because when I wear a sweater, I look more adult. You
Wear
know?
a flannel jacket with
Flannel
fuzz
jacket.
around the collar.
Should I wear like that just day laborer jacket I have that I just look like I worked a day in my life.
The
even though I
jacket
never
that
have.
looks like Tim's.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
jacket that
that-
looks like Tim.
It looks like Tim's.
It does. Yeah, wait.
Was I talking about something?
Yeah, you were talking
Oh
about.
yeah, the
Video.
so
that was dumb.
the video. I was just sitting around the fire with some of my family, and it came to me. We were making some s'mores, and I realized,
Yeah.
wouldn't this be great with an egg?
Because that's just where your mind naturally would go. with
Yeah,
that.
wouldn't this be great with an egg? That's what I
situation.
think about anything.
Wouldn't this be great if an egg was involved?
So I go and grab an egg.
A half-baked chicken, if you will.
Half-baked chicken. And I immediately get to work. I sent Ben a picture. I'm
Immediately
sure,
get to work.
I'm sure Ben can throw up the picture on
Yeah,
screen
yeah, he
now.
did send me a picture.
So if you want to see that, I'm sure a link will be in the description. You should leave this
Yeah,
video
that
right
video.
now to go watch it.
Yeah. Because the podcast is over! No, not really. We're still going.
Dude, if you actually ended it there,